Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome back to Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. The last time we played this was a very long time ago, but now they have added unit mods, which is amazing. And today, we are going to fight the three main Star Wars troops. The Republic is not here because the only mod has commandos, and they're way overpowered. And yeah, so I'm just not adding them in. But the Rebels are here, the Stormtrooper for the Empire is here, and the Battle Droids for the CIS are also here and ready to fight the fight. So I have them kind of set up here. I'm actually going to move them there and them here a little bit. It's kind of difficult with three of them, so I'm going to maybe add them like that. Maybe do that. That might help a little bit. And maybe pull them farther back down a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit more even. For how they've been shaped out here. But yes, we have 1,500 of each of them, because more than that, honestly, takes a little too long. We're going to do it on Modern City here. And we're going to see which of these three Ultimate Epic Sons of Bitches is the... And I'm very interested to figure this one out. I actually I haven't pitted these guys against each other, but they were very close in like health and strength and stuff. So I was like, yeah, okay, that's good. So we have a garrison here of 1,500 amazing stormtroopers. We've got, of course, the cityscape where our troops will battle. The rebels are up over here, as you can see, and then the battle droids are down in the bottom pocket. So we are going to start this battle and see how and who wins. So the rebels here are already on the move. Looks like they're headed towards the stormtroopers first, which kind of makes sense overall, although there is a few that look like they are headed down towards where the battle droids are, so that'll be interesting. I see the battle droids over here. I'm not exactly sure where they're heading. I think the majority of them are headed towards the stormtroopers as well. I imagine there's a few stragglers, though, that are interested in the rebels as well. And yeah, there are a few of them headed towards the rebels, so it looks like we're going to amalgamate the battle closer to where the stormtroopers are actually at. Over here, which could spell bad for the stormtroopers, actually, if they get split into two fighting factions. And it looks like the shooting is going to be starting here with the rebels and the stormtroopers. Let's see who manages to do the most damage here. I'm not sure if... oh, the rebels have killed a few. Looks like the rebels are racking up some kills here. And the stormtroopers that are split are headed towards the battle droids here. The stormtroopers have finally killed a rebel, although the rebels are definitely way up. Wow, that's insane. The battle droids here fighting the few stormtroopers that actually went in this direction. The rebels are obviously their main focus, and I don't blame them. I do not blame them. But it looks like the... battle droids have lost their first unit. They haven't killed anybody yet, surprisingly enough. That's quite odd. They're not as strong as I thought. Oh, they've killed a couple. Okay. Okay. So the main and most epic fight is definitely between the rebels and the Empire here. Look at these blasters just firing. The cool thing about these mods too is, if you listen, you can actually hear the laser blasts, which is pretty awesome. It looks like the rebels are trying to flank a little bit, so they've got their main force here fighting them on the front under the bridge, but it looks like they're attempting to try and flank kind of around this way. They've got some troops here lined up. The Empire is trying to compensate. They've got troops here trying to block their way, and they've got a large amount of troops here as well. So the rebels are definitely winning. They're up by close to 150 now. That's just quite a lot, actually. And the battle droids are doing decently well. They're not losing a huge amount of troops, but they're also not killing a huge amount of troops, but there is less for them to fight here. So it looks like the Empire has stopped sending troops in this direction. So once these ones are actually killed off, that'll probably be the end for that, and then these guys will advance. Which will be really bad for Empire, for the stormtroopers here, if the battle droids are able to actually properly advance. This guy here is doing pretty well. The droids are not good shots, apparently. He's doing Better than he should. Wow. So the rebel soldiers are now up by almost 600, which is insane. Or sorry, not 600, 400. Still a lot, but not quite as crazy. And the battle droids now are actually on the move, so the main bulk of the battle droids is going to clash with the main bulk of the stormtroopers very soon, which is not good for them. It looks like the battle droids are actually fighting the rebels now, so some of their troops have come through the city and are fighting this flank of rebel troops. There isn't very many here, but the rebels are quite tough, so hopefully they'll hold off for a little while. The way this battle is going, it's looking like rebels are going to be able to outlast the Empire, but whether they'll be able to outlast the huge amount of battle droids that are left kind of definitely remains to be seen here. I mean, here's hoping, definitely, but it's hard to say. The rebels have a good defensive position in here, though. They're quite well hidden from the building, which is nice. So they have a good defensive position, and the battle droids are definitely more interested in the Empire than they are the rebels, at least currently. I mean, there's still some clashes and stuff going on here, but they are definitely more interested in heading in through this way and fighting the Empire, which is bad for the Empire. They're down to 270, 260, 250. They're definitely fucked now. They are definitely going to lose this fight. We can definitely call this one not for Empire. Empire does not strike back in this rendition. This is the last core of them, I think, left here, 130 of them. So we're going to have a clash of the battle droids versus the last 740-ish rebel troops. So I'm kind of curious at who's going to win that one. They're just getting flayed with the crossfire here. The poor remaining... There's 15 of them left. I feel bad for all of them. Oh, there's 7. Oh, dear. 2 now. And it looks like one guy left. And that is it for Empire. Empire is defeated. The rebels are trying to move forward. So are the battle droids to a degree here. Now we have 730 versus 1100, and look at the number drop on the battle droids. The rebels have them absolutely outclassed here. Can the rebels hang on, though? That's the question. If the battle droids can actually manage to solidify a front line that's stable before the rebels can really knock down their numbers, they could still easily win this. It's 900 to 720. Look at the number of troops the rebels have killed. That is insane. That is absolutely insane here. I'm going to call... I think I might have to call this one now for the rebels. They've equalized numbers, and now they are ahead. And just look at them rack up those kills. Holy smokes. That's insane. They wiped this whole core out, which means the last remaining core is coming through in this direction by the looks of it. Yeah, so they're coming through here. They're quite slow. I don't know why they're so slow coming through. They're like coming through like a few at a time through this opening here. There's like 100 or 200 here. It's kind of weird why they're doing that. That could actually be what spells their demise, is the fact that they're coming through in a column like this and not trying to attack from a couple of fronts or try to like outmaneuver them, because the rebels now are outmaneuvering. They have a good defensive position. They're starting to come through here now and outflank them. Looks like they probably are going to come around this building too. Yeah, there's one who's figured it out. There'll probably be a few more as they get around here, but you know, something like this could really completely outdo them and surround them fully. But it's funny how the game, like the units are definitely, like these are CIS battle droids. Like they are battle droids. They're cool. But I love how they're bleeding. You know, like there's no bodies here from anything but battle droids, and they bleed. See, look, he just died and bled. That's so friggin' good. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so funny. But the rebels don't even bleed. Look, there's no blood for the rebels. So why do the battle droids bleed? Okay, there's some blood for the rebels, but like they're dead bodies. There's no blood around, really. Okay, there's a little bit, but not a whole lot. A lot less than the droids. That's hilarious. Wow. What about Empire? Yeah, even the Empire troops don't really have That much blood going on. That's funny. Wow. The battle droids down to the last 225. This is not looking good. They're getting continually pushed back. Some more rebels have come around there. But they're getting continually pushed back. Like they were up to there, and now they can't even really get around this corner anymore. Which is just not good. They just round the corner and get absolutely just sandblasted. It's a dang shame. But yeah, I think we're going to have to call this one for the Rebels as the Rebels hit their 2,500th kill, which is insane considering they were battling a total of 3,000 enemies. So this means that they did, in fact, kill the vast majority. Empire killed just under 1,000, which is pretty admirable, and the battle droids have just done poorly. They've only killed 260 some. They may get to 270, but I don't think they will. There's only 49 of them left. This is the last bastion of hope for them. Oh. What's up? Oh no. Fuck you. Oh no! Fuck you. Fuck you, rebels. Oh no, I died. I'm dead. There's one left, and he is down. Rebel soldiers are victorious with 662 remaining. Total kill count of 2614. That is insane. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, good job, Rebels. If you want to see more videos on this game with different stuff, you can always suggest who versus who. I'm thinking, you know, stuff like Lord of the Rings versus Game of Thrones, stuff like that. Could be other sci-fi factions, movies, who cares, anything at all. Could be a couple of heroes going against each other. Just leave a suggestion if you want to see more in the comment section. Leave it a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace.